Do you spend a lot of time watching TV? If so, are you aware of how much this can cost you? Let's talk about it. Hey, if you're new here, my name is Mike, and I retired at age 41. If you're interested in hearing about early retirement from someone who's done it and is passionate about personal finance, please consider giving a like and subscribe. I appreciate it, and it helps the channel out. Story time. Cast your mind now. About 8 years ago, when I was still in the corporate rat race, a coworker, or as Ron Swanson called it, a work proximity associate, was talking about all of his shows. It was a pretty significant list. I asked him what he was paying for cable because I knew all these shows were on premium cable packages. He smiled and proudly said he had just cut the cord a year earlier as it was getting expensive. Interested, I probed further. He said his cable and internet package was upwards of $200 a month toward the end, and he wanted to save money. Sounds pretty reasonable to me. So I asked him how he was staying current on all these shows. He proceeded to sing the praises of all the streaming services he had signed up for. You want to know what they were? Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, HBO Now, YouTube TV, NBC's CISO, which was the precursor to Peacock, CBS's All Access, Stars, got to keep up on Outlander, right? Hulu Plus, and Sling. And since there were multiple content consumers in his household, he bumped up his internet speed as well for more bandwidth. Something just didn't add up. I asked him what he was paying a month for all these things now. He said, about $250 a month. I kindly pointed out that this was more than the $200 a month he was paying before. He said, yeah, but at least it's not all going to the same company, and that the convenience was nice. Okay. I asked when he found time to watch all these things. He said after work he and his wife would spend hours catching up on all their shows while on the couch. Incidentally, during this time, they would also catch up on their 3 mobile games on each of their phones that they were playing, Candy Crush being one of them. So just to clarify, now you're spending more money on shows you're not really watching? Okay. Never mind the obvious detriment to physical health. This seemed crazy to me at the time. It still does. But hey, not my circus, not my monkeys. Still, financially speaking, it's a good example of a bad example. I forget who was president when we decided to cut the cord, but it was a while ago, and somehow we've managed to scrape by and persist in living in America. What was the frugal solution? Well, first off, consider the annual ongoing costs of whatever you're doing. For me, I bought a nice antenna and a Roku box. Guess what these two things have in common? $0 in ongoing monthly costs. Yeah, that's right. No subscriptions. Why buy an antenna? Honestly, to watch live local Green Bay Packer games. The signal I get from the antenna is outstanding, and since there aren't any moving parts to the thing, it should last years and years. Hopefully it outlasts me. And if you're not familiar with Roku, it just connects to your internet and can turn any TV into a smart one. I use it for YouTube mostly. It's amazing what you can get on YouTube for free, like this channel. And sometimes there's a show on Amazon Prime that we watch, but we have it primarily have Prime for other benefits, not for the streaming. Every year or two, we do subscribe to Netflix for 1 month. Like when a new season of Cobra Kai drops, we sign up, we watch 10 episodes over that month, and then drop the service again. So Roku could pretty much handle any streaming service, and we do all this while having the lowest cost broadband internet service. But what about other shows and movies? How do you watch those? Well, we know a lot of folks who have huge personal libraries of movies and shows, and they are all happy to loan things out. I loan out stuff to them too. And if they don't have it, well, we'll get it from the library, of course. Our local library is in a system of 30 libraries total. Between 30 libraries across 5 counties, they probably have what I'm looking for. And if they don't have it, there's a town just north of us that is in a different system of 17 additional libraries. If I can't find something at that point, it's probably not worth watching. Worst case scenario, if you can't find it, just add the thing to your wish list and maybe someone will buy it for you. But yeah, YouTubing, borrowing content from friends, and checking out things from the libraries, all free. And so what if you aren't current on a certain show? Nobody cares. If not being current on a show or the latest movies gives you anxiety, you might want to have that checked out. You don't need to be this massive mega consumer of content. It's too expensive, unhealthy physically. It can't be great for relationships either. And since this is a channel talking about early retirement, do you know that for an expense of $250 a month, you would need an additional $75,000 in investments just to pay for it? Using the 4% rule, you take any monthly expense, just multiply it by 300, and that's the investment you need to feed that expense, to pay for that expense. Is it worth it? Well, that's up to you. I use this formula for any ongoing cost, and anyone serious about early retirement should too. Well, that's it for today. What are your thoughts on cutting the cord? I'm sure you have some. What's been your experience with streaming services? Please let me know down below in the comments. And if you have any questions for me, just ask them there as well. Thank you for your time. Take care and remember to do your best and forget the rest. Peace!